Hello everyone, this is Bill Caruso. I want to speak to you today about a very important ceremony that's going to be part of our FCSI Phoenix Conference program, the induction of new FCSI Americas Division College of Fellows members. The group was founded by society leadership in 1981, when there was only one worldwide board of directors of the society. It was founded on the basis of providing the highest honor that FCSI can bestow on its professional members for exemplary services over many years, not only for the society, but also recognizes the accomplishment made to the food service industry and society in general. The College of Fellows has only 49 members, of which 22 are living and 27 are deceased. A person cannot self-nominate. They must be recommended by a professional member who strongly believes that their background of accomplishment is worthy of nomination. Not all candidates who've been nominated will meet the strict qualifications level necessary for induction into the college. It's an honor and a privilege to be inducted. But I hope all of you will be in attendance to honor these few extraordinary individuals who have given much of their lives to the society and to our industry in general. We owe them all a tremendous amount of gratitude, and this will be a fitting way to show them just how we feel about them. Mr. John Radchenko, on behalf of my fellow members of the College of Fellows, John, we welcome you into our esteemed group. Tell us about your experience as a professional consultant and the professional standards that you always maintained over your long career.
Okay. Well, it's been a long career. Thank you, Bill. And it's a privilege and an honor to be inducted. It's really something that is just phenomenal for me. So thank you. Well, I guess I started my career early with Keith Little Associates, which was a prominent Toronto firm at the time. I worked with them for about 9 years, and then after that, we ran into some difficult times, and I moved on. So I moved on to a stainless steel fabricating firm, 2 major equipment dealers, an interior design firm, and then finally back to consulting. So overall, great education. I joined FCSI in 1987. That seems like a long time ago. And then after my job movements, I rejoined in 1993 with the idea of becoming a professional consultant. I joined FCSI to be a part of something. I was fortunate to be the Canadian representative for the board and one of the first people involved in the NAD board at the time. And then the opportunity to rise and to become president of the society. I mean, that's all been just such an experience, and I can't imagine not having it without FCSI on my back, at my back. So that's the one thing that I really appreciate.
If there was one thing that you hope that your friends and colleagues in FCSI will always remember about you as a professional consultant and a member of the society, what would that be?
Well, it's interesting. Like, I kind of would hope it would be my experience and expertise in food services and something to the point where, well, John, he was ethical, capable, dedicated, and professional. Someone who had the client's best interest at heart and would go, out of the way to design and implement a successful operation. As the principal of a successful company, well respected, with a reputation in the industry, one that is dependable and trustworthy, I think that would really be fun. And the only other thing would be, oh yeah, he wore nice shirts.
You always wear nice shirts. Thank you so much again, my friend.
Thank you very much, Phil. Pleasure.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ed Norman, and I'm a fellow of FCSI. I'm here today to introduce you to Mr. William Taunton, who is one of our new inductees into the FCSI College of Fellows. Can you describe to me a couple of achievements that you've had over the length of your career that you're especially proud of?
Sure, Ed. I can think of 3 that I consider to be very important. The first of them would be this. When I started my practice, everybody told me it was impossible for somebody to leave from the food service consultant in Latin America or in South America. And thanks God, that proved wrong. When I started doing this, I put a lot of effort and a big commitment on FCSI. I would say that because of this commitment I had, we have created a lot of opportunities for dozens or hundreds of professionals, across Latin America, and maybe many more to come in this industry. So we started from nothing, and today we have dozens of them working. So in this industry, and eventually it's going to be many more. So that's something that really generates something very profound on myself. And I would say today also the situation that my sons or my family is starting to look at our business as something that they want to follow in the future also generates a lot of pride in myself.
Well, I agree with you 100%, Bill. The work that you've done in Latin America, it's really exciting, and it is appreciated a great deal by the leadership of FCSI and its members. Bill, we are very happy to welcome you to the College of Fellows. It is well deserved. We are excited for you and your career.
Thank you, Ed, and thank you to FCSI.
Mr. Harry Schildkraut, tell us about your experience as a professional food service consultant.
I grew up in the hospitality industry. My parents had a small resort in the Catskills of New York, and I started out as a busboy when I was 12 years old. I decided I wanted to be a hotel manager, so off to Cornell Hotel School, where I met you, Bill. And while there, I was exposed to kitchen design under the direction of Ernie Bangs of Stevens Bangs Consultants, and that looked like a lot more fun than sitting around and talking to hotel guests. So when I graduated, started with what was then Cine Grissom, and it's been a few years since then. Most people my age are retired, but I love what I do. You give me a roll of yellow sketch paper and a straight edge and felt tip pen, and I'm a happy boy. I spent 32 years working for Cine, and when I left in 03 and started S2O along with Kristen Sade, we're now 13 people and going strong. I enjoy working with the people in the industry. As far as I'm concerned, there is no better group of people. Looking back, there's nothing else I would have done. I joined FCSI, or what was then FFCS, in 1972 at the age of 22, 23, the youngest regular member at that time. And I have been active in the society for those 55 years or whatever it is.
Thank you again, okay?
Thanks, Bill.
Ms. Karen Malody.
I'm excited to be a fellow.
Well, we're excited to have you. All of us carry some core personal or professional standard that we like to live up to. Do you have one in mind that you think really is your guiding light in how you do business?
First and foremost is to be transparent with others and clients. I do not believe in bullshitting. Can I say that? And by that, I mean to really just tell the truth, know what I know, but not pretend I know what I don't know. Kindness. I just don't think there's enough of it these days.
What one or two accomplishments do you feel most proud of?
I'm very proud of the work that I did on the Council of Professional, Ethics, because for several reasons. One, I really believe in the educational provider program. I believe in continuous education, continuous improvement, both for myself and for the society. So the Council for Professional Standards was a very meaningful engagement for me. And I have learned so much. I just learning about the non-commercial segment and the challenges across segments that everybody faces. It was not just unique to restaurants, and I was able to bring a lot of restaurant thinking and concept development thinking uh, to my work as an FCSI consultant, and have carried the banner for MAS consulting.
You certainly have. I do congratulate you 100% for being inducted into the College of Fellows, and I look forward to our celebration this weekend.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Ed.
You bet.
Mr. Howard Stanford, please briefly tell us about your experiences as a professional food service consultant over the years and the professional standards that you followed throughout your career.
For me, some of the biggest things that I found throughout my career that pretty much standardized everything I did was that I'm a details guy. I love design, but as I got more and more into the details, that's where my love and passion was in this profession. Design is nothing without details. We're compiling details with our clients. We have our details in our design and our specifications, coordinating our details with project teams. The details are what really complete a design and turn it into something that a client will love and has to live with every day. I'd like to be remembered that I didn't teach, I shared, and that I didn't hear, I listened, no matter what the subject matter was. Through my career, I've always shared the knowledge and wisdom that was shared with me by others, and then of course, the things that we learned within our career that we can kind of add to that. So the knowledge base continues to grow. I joined this organization. I started in food service in 81. The fellows started in 81. I became a member in 82. And I'm so honored to have been around long enough to acquire some kind of knowledge and have some background that those on the committee felt I was worthy of this honor. So thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you all for listening today.